More on the top story. Canadian meat has been shut out of China just as Prime Minister Justin Trudeau heads to the G20 Leaders Summit. Joining us now to explain how this latest move will affect the markets is BNN Bloomberg's Andy Bell. Andy, thank you so much for being here. All right, let's talk about the impact of this ban on on the industry itself as a whole.
Well, it's quite a blow to the Canadian meat industry, as Sylvain Charbois, the Dal professor, told us last year. Pork exports to China were worth about $500 million for Canada, third biggest market after the States and Japan. But there's a couple of interesting stories here, of course, or sidelines here. So China says there were forged certificates certifying that the meat was free of this feed additive. And Canada has now confirmed inauthentic export certificates were issued. So why is this forgery going on in the Canadian meat industry?
Yeah,
another question I'd like to know is, why is this feed additive, which according to Bloomberg is banned in most countries,
why are we using it?
Why is it used in Canadian pork?
So is there going to be a ripple effect from this? I mean, if the Chinese have highlighted this, are other countries going to take note and say, well, maybe we should be paying attention to that?
The Japanese are famed for being fussy about their food. A friend of mine is a famous chef. He says he's never eaten food like in Japan. So the Japanese must be watching this with interest as well. They're not going to presumably want this feed additive. It's interesting, of course, people are talking about the detention of the CFO of Huawei. Yeah, exactly. Another strand to this is China is really short of pork at the moment because of that swine fever.
Of course.
And they've been drawing in meat from around the world. We can expect higher meat prices in this country. So at a time when they're pretty desperate for pork, that they'd be rejecting Canadian meat, that raises questions for me as well.
Wow, well, the industry's in for a tough haul these days. Thank you very much for being here. We appreciate your time.
Thanks a million.